I mean, you talked a good game for a long time, America, the West. You talked a good game for a long time, and we were fooled by your words for a very long time, for far too long. We were blinded by your words. Yes, we were. We were blinded by your words, and to the extent that we actually overlooked your deeds. Because your talk was so pretty and so beautiful that you had us completely starstruck for many, many years, for decades, in fact. You could actually convince us, you know, you would stick a knife in our rib cage and have us actually convinced that it was only your knife that was keeping us standing up. Like you would impale us on a spike and make us think that that spike that we were impaled upon was the only thing holding us up. That's how good you were with your words. That's how good you were with your propaganda. You love-bombed the whole global South right alongside your real bombs. And many of us chose to overlook the devastation. We chose to overlook the devastation and believe in your promises about development. Just like a con man. You took and took and took and took, and you extracted our wealth, you extracted our resources and our labor and our sovereignty and our independence. And we kept believing that we're going to get something back in return. We're going to get something more valuable back in return if we give you all of that. We're going to get democracy. We're going to get development. We're going to get freedom. We're going to get liberty. You sold us all of these abstractions and made them sound so wonderful that we actually thought it was going to be better than what we had before. Than what we had before you took it from us. You understand? Never mind that what we had was obviously so much better than what you had that you had to come all the way over to our lands to take it from us. You understand? We never stopped to ask that question. We never stopped to ask if what they have is so good over there, then why are they over here taking our stuff? I mean, if all you need is democracy, if all you need is liberty, if all you need is freedom, if that's all you need, then why do you also need our sugar? Why do you also need our wheat, our cocoa, our minerals, our oil, our gas, our gold, our diamonds, our rubber, our lumber? Why can't you just stay over there where you came from with all of your wonderful virtues and with your American way and whatnot, if it's so wonderful? Because the truth of the matter is that those virtues, so-called, were never the engine of your vehicle. They were just the paint job. The slogans and the labels and the models were never meant to describe reality. They were always meant to conceal reality or to distract or obfuscate from reality. They keep trying to have you focused on these abstractions, these abstract principles, so that you stay in denial about the outcomes that you're living in. They didn't come to the Global South because they loved freedom and they wanted to spread freedom. No, everyone knows that. They came because they loved our resources. They came because they loved our inputs. They came because they loved our stuff. In fact, they loved our stuff so much that they took our freedom to get it. And that's how little they love the principle of freedom. That's because your whole model, whatever label you attach to it, your whole model was in fact built just to be a machine that runs on other people's land, other people's labor, other people's debt, other people's blood, other people's exploitation, other people's futures. And that machine takes other people's freedom, and it takes other people's liberty, and it takes other people's safety. And this is why I keep telling you, you need to stop being hypnotized by this word democracy as if it's some kind of a magical spell. No, stop being fooled when they talk about human rights, for example. All of these things that they like to preach about. This is just another way of calling our societies uncivilized and primitive. That's all they're doing. Like we need Westerners, we need Europeans, we need Americans to come over and teach us about human rights. That's the same old colonial pretext. It's the same old colonial sales pitch.